Steven Coding Academy. Some of us are complaining I don't know how to use Trebidit or use their phone to code. They follow us for the first day, other days they're unable to follow us because don't know how to use their phone to do all that we've learned so far. But in this short video, I want to teach you how you can use your phone to do everything that we've learned. People complain about image, they're unable to get image using their phone. So I will start with image. I will also show you I can actually use your phone to do other things that I will do. The next video I'm going to paste about input, forms, and the rest of them. Okay, even how to have video using your phone. So let me tell you again that everything we've done so far and the one that we are still going to do, including CSS, you can actually code all these things using your phone if you don't have a laptop. Okay, but even if you have a laptop, it still give you an advantage to use your phone to do all these things. So without wasting time, without much ado, let's go straight to the point. How do you now code with your phone using Trebidit? Let's start with image. I'm already there, but I'll go back. Let me just go back straight to the beginning. Okay, so this is the menu. All of us know about menu. I click on menu. From menu, I click on workspace. From workspace, how do I now bring in my image or my video here so I can be able to use them when working on my HTML? To do that, simply look down, you see plus sign. You see the plus? This is a plus sign. So I'm going to click on this plus and show you what next. So I click on plus, click on your plus, and what do you see? You see new project, new file, import folder, import file. Just the way we started earlier, where we are going to code if you use new project, right? But now we want to import. We want to do what? Import. We want to import our picture down here so I can make use of them. So what do? Click on import file. Okay, click on import file. It will take you straight to where all your files are. Okay, my file, so I want to import picture, all my pieces are in gallery. Okay, if I want to import video, I'll click on these are my videos. I'll check any of them, click on it. Exactly the same way I will do picture. Okay, so the same method. Those problem is that while working with your phone, you have to be more careful. You are going to write everything by yourself, so don't make any mistake. Any little mistake in spelling, it won't go. Get it clear. Okay, so what do? I go to my AI gallery. That's where all my pics are. Now, do I want to select any of this piece? Let me check my album. Okay, I have a lot of pics here, like pics from Facebook, a lot of pics. So let me just choose anyone here. Let me choose something like this, and it will ask me to rename. So you rename it. You know why? Because the pics is so long. By the time you rename it, the name is so long. Sorry. So renaming it to help the name to be short. Okay, let me just give him a very short, beautiful description. Let me use img.jpg. Okay, so rename. I'll rename it. Now, if you check very well, I have a lot of pics right here. I have ci.jpg, jpg, which is JPEG. I have img.jpg, which is img.jpg. I have pics.jpg, which is pics.jpg. Okay, another one pics with x.jpg. So any of the pics here will work with me. Any of them. So save as many pictures as you can, so I can use anyone to show your sample. Okay, so now that you've imported your pics here, you check up this your index.html which you are working with, so you can actually go in from here or go back and start all over again. Anyway you want to do. So go back, click on workspace. Okay, click on workspace. Now in workspace, you go to your normal file, your folder or your file on HTML. Go to your file, not your folder, your file on HTML, the one you'll be using to work all this while. So I come over here. Now let me explain few things for you. Okay, or should I just finish if I explain? Okay, let me finish that you won't get confused. Let me finish if I explain. You see image, img is image. Look at these tags beneath or at the down of your phone. You see a lot of tags there. So look at the tags we are looking at. Find the one that will suit what we are learning. Right now I'm talking about image, right, which is img. And if you look there, you see that there's img there. Can you see img on your phone? So, mine is here. Email after div, after anchor tag, you get img. So what I do, I will click on img. So click on it, and immediately it has opened completely. Now I have my img, I have the source, I have the alternate. I've explained all this on the main video, so I will explain all this again. So just come to the source, in between the two quotes, make sure that you see it in between the two quotes, make sure it's there. Then you type the pics, what you save your pics with. I have pics.jpg, I have img.jpg, I have pic.jpg. So I will choose any of them. Okay, let me just choose img.jpg. img.jpg. Okay, now I've gotten it. Alt, which stands for alternate, is another name in case my picture do not display. What will people see? Or what one that is blind is working on my site and he got to my site. He cannot see picture, but he can read braille. So how will he know what is there? I will now put the alternative to it, which is my picture. Okay, my picture. Maybe if it's your product, you can write the name of your product, so I will know that you are selling so and so product. That is the picture of the product. Now once I've done this, I will click on the three dot. Do you see the three dot up on top of your phone? Just look at your phone at the up. Web.html, you see the three dot. I will click on the three dot. When you click on the three dots, you save your work. You see save as, new file, you have open file, you have open folder, then you have save, and you have save as. You have lowering ipsum, you have full screen, you have high toolbar. But what I'm looking for is save. So I'm going to save. You can also have share, rename, and settings. So I'll click on save. Now I've saved my work. Let me now run it and see if it will work. Okay. Boom. Look at it. This is the picture. Okay. So you don't need to have any problem. I believe with this video is self-explanatory. You're going to do it. You're going to do it fine. Okay. Do you see the pics? Now, what if I want to reduce the size of these pics or maybe increase the size? How do I go about it using my phone? Remember, if you can do that, that means you can also embed within your phone. Okay. So let me teach you how you can embed using your phone. And for me to do that, let me bring you down and explain all these tags here. The first tag is div, div. I taught you about div. I believe div must be on our day 2 or this last day 3. No, it should be this last one, this day 4, on day 4. If you watch the video, you know about div. I've taught you div right there, okay? So these are div. Then these are anchor tag, which is A. I've taught you about anchor tag, where you can actually, from anchor tag, you can actually bring in like Google site, another site. Anchor tag and links work hand in hand, okay? So you can bring in some other site to your phone, to your website. I've taught you anchor tag, okay? Then img, which one we are using now as an example. Then you also have class. Don't worry about class. Class is when we get to CSS. I'll teach you about class and ID, okay? Class and ID. Now we have HTML snippet. Don't worry about that. We have paragraph. I taught you paragraph. Then we also have what am I saying there again? Span. I've taught you about span, div and span. Okay, div and span. This is span. You can actually work on it here. Then li, which is list. List is there. If not going to be on list, don't worry. Probably the next one, which will be tomorrow, you're going to see list there. Or probably the last one I taught you, list should be there. But don't worry about that. So when you get to list, this is where you come to look for list. Then ul on ordered list is also there. And ul stroke li, when you are working on CSS, we make use of that. Then input is there, and don't forget this input, because our final project, let me say our sub final project on HTML has to deal with input. So this is input, where you can get input on your phone. Then session, I taught you a session when we are talking about formatting, HTML formatting. Alright, that's when I taught you session. Okay, so session is here. Script, don't worry about script when we get to JavaScript. Then link, I've taught you link, so it's here too. Then which is the italics, meta tag, I've taught you that. Body, I've taught you that. A whole lot of other, like footer, when we get to our business website at the final part, the final project, you will know more about footer. So try to master everything that your phone has. So by the time you get there, you just click on it and then you type. Okay. Now let me show you how you can embed using your phone. Some people say they don't know how to embed using their phone. So let me also use this opportunity to teach you that. Okay. Let's say, for example, let me open, let's say H1, which is heading 1. H1, you close it, and in between here I will say, let me say, welcome to Civil Coding Academy. Okay, let's type it. Welcome to Civil Coding Academy. Okay, so I want to make this welcome to Civil italicized. Okay, I want to make it italicized. So how do I do that? I will simply come over here. Though before even typing, you can even do everything before you type. But no problem, you can also do it right now. Any way you do it. So one more time is that you have to make sure everything you are doing is accurate, okay? Your write-up should be accurate, your task should be accurate. Well, this is your phone. Assuming it's a VS Code. VS Code will do most of these things for you. But using your phone is like using Notepad++. You will do everything by yourself. So that's why you're watching between lines and make sure everything is done accurately the way it's supposed to be. So what do? I click on, I bring in this thing first. My less than key here. I bring it, and then I type my B. Okay, and then close my less than key. You see it immediately, the closing tag has come over. So what do I do? I'll now cut this. Let me cut welcome. Okay, let me cut welcome. Oh, there's a mistake here. I didn't. Let me cut welcome. Let me cut welcome. Make sure that you are cutting the right thing. Don't cut everything. You know this is phone, so you have to be very, very careful while working with phone. So I will take it straight and cut up to welcome. Cut. Okay, and I'll come over to the BR tag. In between the opening tag and closing tag of BR, I will paste it there. Now, for this is too small, so I will space. Let me space it so I can paste. After pasting, I'll find a way of bringing it back. Okay, so you space. Make sure that your mouse is here. Okay, then I'll paste. Now that I've pasted it, I can now take my mouse back. Let me complete the welcome side. The writing is not complete before now. Then take it back, take it back, take it back. This is it. Now let's save and see if this will fly. Okay, I'll save it as usual, then play it. Do you see it? This is my pics, and this is welcome to Civil Coding Academy. The welcome is already bold, it's bigger than the rest. Okay, so you can actually embed using your phone. What if I want to resize this picture? Can I resize it with my phone? Of course I can. What if I want to add video? Can I do that with my phone? Of course I can. Just the way we added image, that's how you can also add video. Okay, for video there's no video stuff here, but I can actually use my less than, type less than, type write video, type greater than, it will close itself, and then you put in whatever you want to put. I frame the same thing, so you can do virtually everything I taught you using your phone. Okay, you just have to be careful and do them one after the other. Now how do I reduce the size of this? I'll come over here in between here, make sure that your yes, I'll give a space as usual, then I will write width. Okay, and make sure that your width should be correct, your spelling should be correct. Okay, then after writing width, I'll now come down again to my phone. You check down, which formula do you use to do you need now? Is it the less than formula or the equals to formula? We need the equals to formula. And at the down part, immediately after this arrow, you see the equals to formula, so I'll click on equals to. Okay, you see it has appeared, and right there in between there, I'll put the pixel. How many pixels do we want? Let's say we want to give him let's say 90 pixels. Okay, let's reduce it to 90 pixels. And what do I do as usual? You come over to your three dots and save. And once I've saved, you run it using that play button. You click on run. Okay, do you see it? Our picture has reduced. Our picture has reduced. So you can virtually do everything I taught you using your phone. I believe with this short video, nobody will have any problem again about having a music coding image from their phone, or using anything we've learned so far using your phone to work on it. We won't have any problem on that any longer. Welcome, and see you in my next class. Bye.